Everything you've done up until now, the shadow dialogues, the belief reframes, the daily anchors, was protecting something. The shadows were guards. And today, we walk past the guards. Because underneath all of that armor, underneath the rage and the numbness and the walls, there is a child. A version of you that witnessed things no child should witness. That felt powerless. That absorbed every fight, every financial panic, every cold silence, and took it in as truth about himself. That child is still in there. Still waiting. Still hiding. And this is the video where we finally go find him. This is part 3 of the Shadow Work series. If you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, I'd recommend starting there. But if you're here, chances are you've already done the work. You've met your shadows. You've started to understand the beliefs they built. Now we go to the layer those shadows were always protecting. The inner child. The one who first decided the world wasn't safe. This video has 2 parts. First, how to connect with, speak to, and reparent that child. Second, for somatic practices to release what your body has been holding since then. We'll move slowly. This is the deepest layer. Step 1 is meeting him. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take 3 slow breaths. Let your chest soften. Let your mind go quiet. Now let your awareness drift back. Not to a specific memory, necessarily. Just to a feeling. The feeling of being young. Small. In a house where things were not safe. And when you're there, ask quietly, where are you? Show me where you're hiding. You might see an image, a corner, a room, a version of yourself crouched somewhere small. You might just feel a sensation, a tightness in your chest or a drop in your stomach. You might hear a word. Or you might just know. There is no wrong answer here. When you sense something, even vaguely, ask 3 questions. How old are you? Just let the first number come. What do you need me to know? Not a long story. Just a word or a feeling. And, what didn't you get that you needed? Safety? Peace? To be held? To be told you matter? Take your time. Let whatever comes, come. When you're ready, open your eyes and write what you experienced. Even if it's just fragments. Step 2, write him a letter. Use your non-dominant hand if you can. It sounds strange, but it connects more directly to the emotional brain. The writing will be messy. That's the point. Start with, I see you. I know you're there. I know you've been waiting a long time. Then move through 4 things. First, validation, what you saw was not okay. What you felt was real. You didn't deserve any of it. Then an apology, I'm sorry I forgot about you. I'm sorry I left you behind when I was trying to be strong. I'm sorry I called you weak. Then gratitude, thank you for surviving. Thank you for keeping us alive. Thank you for building the walls that kept us safe when we needed them. And finally, an invitation, you can come out now. You don't have to hide anymore. I have space for you. I want you with me. Write freely. Let it be messy. Let it be emotional. This letter is not for anyone else. This is the first real act of reparenting. You finally showing up for the part of yourself that no one showed up for. Step 3 is reparenting. Close your eyes again. Imagine yourself at your current age, sitting next to that child. Not talking at him. Not teaching him. Just sitting. Being present. Ask him, what do you need right now? And listen. The answer is usually simple. To be held. To be told it's not his fault. To be allowed to cry. To be given permission to stop being so brave. Whatever he says, give it to him. In your imagination, hold him. Say the words he never heard. Take him by the hand and walk him out of that house. Show him your life now. Your apartment. Your freedom. Your strength. Tell him, this is where we live now. It's safe here. No one is fighting. No one is being hurt. You can rest. This is not pretend. This is neural rewiring. The brain cannot fully distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. You are literally building new pathways of safety inside yourself. Before I give you the integration statement for this part, I want to name something. Most people stop here. They do the inner child work and think the healing is cognitive. It's not. Because your body has been holding these memories for decades. The shame. The freeze response. The tightness when money gets tight. The contraction when someone gets too close. The mind alone cannot release what the body has locked away. That's what part 2 of this video is for. But first, your integration statement. Read this slowly. Say it out loud if you can. I acknowledge my inner child who witnessed violence and financial struggle. He developed strategies to survive, hiding, shrinking, being invisible, avoiding love. I am no longer ashamed of him. I reclaim his sensitivity, his radar for danger, his deep-feeling nature. I integrate him as my inner knowing. He is not my weakness. He is my heart. I carry him with me now, and I keep him safe. Take a breath. That statement is not just words. Every time you say it, you are signaling to your nervous system that the old threat is over. Your body has been holding the memory of what happened. The shame. The overwhelm. The freeze response when you couldn't fight back, couldn't speak, couldn't leave. The tightness when money gets tight. The wall that goes up when someone gets vulnerable with you. These are not character flaws. These are nervous system responses. And the body must be invited to release what it has been holding. Here are 4 simple somatic practices. Try one per day this week. Notice which one resonates most with your system. Practice 1, the shake. Animals in the wild shake off stress after a threat. Humans forgot to. Here's how. Stand up. Feet shoulder-width apart. Gently bounce your knees. Let your whole body get loose. Begin shaking your hands, then your arms, then your shoulders. Let the shake move through your entire body, like a dog shaking off water. Don't force it. Just invite it. Breathe. Notice where tension lives. Let the shake move through those places specifically. Do this for 1 to 3 minutes. Then stop. Stand still. Notice how your body feels. Lighter? More present? That's your nervous system discharging stored activation. Use this after a triggering moment. When you feel frozen. When you feel stuck in your body. Practice 2, hand on the body. This one is simple, but don't underestimate it. Touch activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It signals safety. Place one hand on your chest. One hand on your belly, just below your navel. Breathe slowly. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 6. The longer exhale is what does the work. It activates the calming branch of your nervous system. Feel the warmth of your hands. Feel your chest rise and fall. Silently say, I am safe in this body. This body is my home now. Stay for 2 to 5 minutes. Use this every morning. Before sleep. Whenever shame arises. Whenever vulnerability makes you want to shut down. Practice 3, the tension release. Shame lives somewhere in your body. For most people it's the throat, the chest, the belly, or the jaw. Close your eyes. Scan slowly from head to feet. Ask, where does the shame live? Where does the overwhelm live? When you find a place of tension, put your hand there. Breathe into that place. Imagine breath going directly into the tension. Ask it, what do you need to say? Don't force words. Just listen. Then invite, you can release now. You don't have to hold this anymore. On the exhale, imagine the tension leaving as a color, a sound, or just a sensation of melting. Shake it off gently. Stretch. Move. Use this when the old shame rises. When you remember a moment of mockery or powerlessness. When you feel yourself going small. Practice 4, the safe container. This one is not optional. After any inner child session, after any somatic practice, after any shadow work, you need to return yourself to the present. Do not leave yourself in an open, vulnerable state. Here's how. Sit in a chair. Feet flat on the floor. Press your feet down. Feel the ground beneath you. Look around the room. Name 5 things you see. Lamp. Window. Door. Cup. Hand. Name 3 things you feel physically. Feet on floor. Back on chair. Air on skin. Name 1 thing you can smell or taste. Take 3 breaths. Hand on chest. Hand on belly. Say out loud, I am here. I am now. I am safe. This is called orienting. Your nervous system is designed to scan for threats. When you deliberately name what's real and present, you tell it, the threat is over. We're here now. We're okay. A word of warning before I close. This work can bring up emotions you've been holding for decades. A memory surfaces you hadn't thought of in years. You cry unexpectedly. You feel tired after a session. These are not signs that something is wrong. They are signs that something is finally right. That your system feels safe enough to show you what it's been hiding. If you feel overwhelmed, stop. Do the safe container. Walk. Drink water. You don't have to do all of this in one session. This is a marathon. And here is your final integration statement. This one is for the body. Say it now, or write it down. I acknowledge that my body has been holding shame, overwhelm, and the freeze response since childhood. It was trying to protect me. I am no longer ashamed of my body's responses. I reclaim my body as my home and my ally. I integrate somatic awareness as my grounding tool. I now invite my body to release what it no longer needs to carry. I am safe to feel. I am safe to release. I am safe in this body. If this series has been valuable to you, leave a comment below. Tell me, what came up during the inner child meditation? What did he need to hear? Even one word. I read every comment and it helps more people find this work. And if you want more practices like this, shadow work, identity rewiring, nervous system healing, subscribe. I post new videos every week. The work continues.